Good afternoon. This is Peggy Picotti with the Lackawanna County Community Development Department. I am here to discuss the 2024 CDBG non-entitlement communities CDBG funds. This is the CDBG public hearing number 1, again, for the FFY 2024 funding. We are broadcast live on ECTV on behalf of Lackawanna County. For needs assessments, please contact the Lackawanna County Department of Planning and Economic Development regarding potential projects by Friday, June 28th, 2024 at 10 a.m. to Peggy Picotti. My email is Picotti, PICCOTTIM @LackawannaCounty.org. And Lackawanna County is one word. The Lackawanna County Department of Planning and Economic Development is the administrating agency for the CDBG program in the county. The CDBG funds are federal funds from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, which are administered by the PA Department of Community and Economic Development. There are 11 entitlement communities and 27 non-entitlement communities in Lackawanna County. To be considered an entitlement community, the community must have a population of 4,000 or more, meet the current minimum standards of physical and economic distress of the Federal Urban Development Action Grant Program. As of now, the 2024 funding allocation is not yet available. Upon availability, it will be provided to the public when announced. The CDBG objectives: to assist communities in preparing a community development block. To assist communities in preparing community development plans designed to address significant needs of the low to moderate income. It is also to assist communities in administering community development activities designed to address a number of community development needs identified in the community development plan. And to encourage and assist communities to focus upon and address housing and community facility problems and to pursue economic development and commercial revitalization activities through public-private investment initiatives that will result in the development and expansion of job opportunities within the Commonwealth. Example of eligible activities are water and sewer improvements, stormwater improvements, street improvements, park, recreational facilities, senior center facilities, fire station equipment, public facilities, parking facilities, and single unit residential rehab. Direct home ownership assistance, construction of housing, acquisition and rehabilitation, acquisition of real property, and relocation. Examples of ineligible activities would be buildings or portions thereof used for general conduct of government, general government expenses, operating and maintenance expenses, political activities, purchase of construction equipment, purchase of fire protection equipment, purchase of furnishings and personal property, income payments. Fundability requirements. In order for an activity to be considered fundable, it must first be an activity which is eligible under the CDBG program requirements. The program must then meet one of the 3 national objectives of the CDBG program in order to be considered fundable. These are: 1, to benefit the low to moderate income; 2, prevention of elimination of slum and blight; 3, immediate threat to the health and safety of the community. Other requirements: all proposals must be accompanied by an executed resolution adopted by the local governing body authorizing the submission of the proposal. Applicants must certify that all information is true and correct. Any false or misleading information discovered by Lackawanna County or DCED, which require Lackawanna County to pay back grant monies to DCED, will require the applicant to pay these monies to Lackawanna County, plus any interest and penalties. For proposals which seek to retrofit or rehabilitate a public building, the public building must have prior state occupancy approval on the as-built construction plans from the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry. All applicants must certify the title to properties on which proposed rehabilitation development is to be made, that the title to the property is in the name of the applicant, and that the title is good and marketable. If there are easements or restrictions against the property, Lackawanna County will review each proposal for building suitability and legality. All applicants for sanitary sewer projects must have evidence of adoption of an updated Act 537 sewage facility plant. All applicants whose municipal boundaries lie within the Lackawanna River watershed must have an updated Act 167 stormwater management plan. All applicants must participate in the National Flood Insurance Program if their community has been classified as flood prone. Communities that have flood prone areas will be required as a grant condition to adopt and implement an appropriate floodplain ordinance that brings the community into full compliance with State Act 166. Communities that receive CDBG funds for the extension of water and/or sewer services will be required as a grant condition to adopt an ordinance mandating that all residents intended to benefit from the improvements tap into the extended system. If this type of ordinance has already been adopted, a copy must be provided to Lackawanna County. All applicants must comply with state regulations governing the use of state CDBG funds allocated under Act 179 of 1984. Additional state requirements are shown in the Statement of Assurances in the CDBG applications. If there are any public comments or questions, please feel free again to reach out to me at picattim@lackawannacounty.org. This will commence the 2024 CDBG public hearing number 1. Thank you very much and have a good day.